Hey guys, it's Kelsey from Grassroots Canine here in Maryland, and welcome to the first episode of Raw Doggin. So, if you're a client or been around me, you know that I kind of relate a lot of the dog training or training your dog, yes, to cognitive behavioral therapy. And what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of times there's unproductive behavior because the dog doesn't know how to emotionally regulate, just like humans. And then if that energy was actually put to something productive, something satiable, something that's genetically fulfilling them, and also something that's going to keep them safe, but also have a good relationship with you, you'll find that dogs are overall just happier, and you'll have a more cohesive relationship with your dog. But I'm sure I'll continue to talk about this as the series goes on. But let's meet our first client, Ollie. So Ollie is a 4-month-old, or 5-month-old, sorry. I think you turned 6 months on the 24th. Yes. Lab puppy. He's not here for behavior modification. So a lot of what I do is behavior modification. So thank you to my new clients for giving me a dog that's not dealing with a nerve disposition. I'm just setting this dog up for success. And I'm going to help the owners do that as well. Yes. So what brings you here today, Ollie? Stop him from counter surfing. Well, first I would say, why does he have access to the counter? This is a management issue at this point. He's 5 months old. We want eyes on him, leash on him in the house. But this is, again, under the umbrella of lack of impulse control. So place here is going to help him make wise decisions, create that impulse control so we can put him on place, set up something nice and smelly like a chicken or steak, inaccessible to him. He's on place, he's getting paid, he's getting fulfilled of what he's supposed to be doing when there's something that's taunting him that's on the counter. And then later down the line, as he's understanding the correct decision, we can start creating avoidant behavior. So if he touches that ham sandwich doesn't feel so good. But that's a consequence that he'll blame himself for. Their next goal is leash manners, no pull. Well, Ollie, you did come here with a gentle lead. That's not going to teach you leash manners. That's actually going to prevent you from learning because I'm taking the decisions away from you. So I'm actually going to teach you what a heel position is. So even though we're going on a walk, it's not exactly when I say walk, that's what we're doing. It's where I want you to be. Yes. And you're going to have tasks with that. So you just have to keep the leash loose. I'm going to be consistent by giving you 2 feet. And you're going to have that implied stay and then implied neutrality that comes with all of our commands. And we'll use attention getters in case you start to pay attention to the environment. So we'll work on that, yes. Now, your next goal is chewing on household items. We'll stop from chewing on household items. Again, this is a management issue. He's a puppy. It's going to be expected for him to chew on household items, especially if all of his toys are laying around the place and he gets free access to them. He's going to assume that anything he sees, anything on the ground, he's allowed to have access to it. So, again, here comes the place where he's on place. We throw things of household items around the house, around him, and he's supposed to maintain this position. Yes, he's learning impulse control. And he's also, it says, nipping on his hands. He's super playful. Well, we're going to teach him how to appropriately play with appropriate items. So we'll deal with that. And then their last goal is place. We're going to put that in the first and foremost because we can address a lot of these lack of impulse control issues, the day-to-day problems that you're having with place to help him understand what's the appropriate decision. And then the consequences are very clear if he were to step off and try to get that shoe, or if somebody comes to the door when he's jumping on that or try to jump on them. We're going to show you how to appropriately respond, because that's also another one of the goals. He's jumping on people. Well, yeah, he's super cute and people are allowing him to jump. Let's get him to deal with that emotion with understanding that, hey, you're going to continue to get pet, you're going to continue to get greet if you keep all 4 paws on the ground. And then first and foremost, don't teach your dog's paw. That's just going to encourage if they can kind of appease and negotiate with their paws, they're gonna continue to do so. So for your therapy session, I think you did pretty good. Yes. Good job, buddy. Ready? Free. Let's go.